Well, that's right, guys. As I said, I reviewed 15 birth certificates of the 16 victims and 2 death certificates of the twins born in 2022. All records state suspects Elizabeth Sider and her husband, Gary Siders Jr. as the parents. In fact, that same midwife delivered 6 of the children, 2 born when Elizabeth was legally a child herself. According to the law, is neglect subject to mandatory reporting?
Abuse, neglect, and dependency.
Health professionals in Ohio must contact police or children's services if they suspect child abuse. I obtained records for 18 children that list Vinton County suspects Elizabeth Siders and Gary Siders Jr. as mom and dad. Their first was born at Holzer Health Systems in Gallia County when Elizabeth was just 15 years old.
And at least to report it and let the police investigate it.
At that point, legal expert Ron O'Brien says a mandated reporter should be questioning statutory rape.
It would be, as you say, a giant red flag that should warrant further inquiry by both the healthcare professional and the police agencies.
Records show Elizabeth then gave birth to 9 more babies at Holzer over the next decade and a half. O'Brien says that number of children alone should have prompted more questions.
How are you taking care of the children? What kind of birth protection are you utilizing? Do you want to have more children?
The next healthcare provider, Ohio Health. Records show Elizabeth Siders gave birth to conjoined twins at Riverside Methodist Hospital in Columbus in 2022, extremely premature. They died after an hour due to respiratory failure. Doctors at Ohio Health O'Bleness Hospital in Athens County delivered another set of twins in 2024 and a 4th set in 2025. I asked Ohio Health reps if they contacted Children's Services. They responded, because of federal privacy laws, we aren't legally allowed to share private health information on any patient without their consent. Athens County Children's Services also cited confidentiality when I asked if they acted on any tips. I also pressed the Vinton County prosecutor. Was there any mandatory reporting, especially by hospitals or medical officials?
Yeah, I can't address that, sorry.
While O'Brien says no criminal laws may have been broken if no reports were made, I asked about any civil liability.
They could be, and certainly it warrants further inquiry.
I asked our legal expert if missing any prenatal or post-birth appointments could be considered neglect. O'Brien, a former Franklin County prosecutor, tells me investigators are likely issuing subpoenas for all of those medical records right now. On your side, I'm Chief Investigator Lisa Rontola.